Alright there, guys. I'm at the little too close for comfort spot. I haven't been down here in a while. Down in Bairds, obviously. That's right there. I'm normally down here where all the rocks are, normally. But hence you can tell, it's all full of fucking water. You know, and I'm over here to the left more because obviously because it's all water and the snow and shit. Middle of fucking winter. Holy shit. Still can't believe I was just saying this about, you know, when I got down here, I started the video up at Dan's where the cement trail starts or whatever, depending on what way you go, how you look at it. Because this section of trail I'm on, there's a parking lot down at that end, and then Dan's is down at that end. So you, technically, if you come down here from, like, let's say your house or something, it'll start at that end and at that end. Or if you park at that end, it'll start there and there. You know, so it could technically go. You could go either way on how you look at it on where it starts. You know, technically, yeah, it starts at both, ends at both, but you got to look at where you actually start. You know, if you start up at Dan's, you know, that's where you start, and then the parking lot's where you end. Then you'll start there to go back to Dan's. You know, or vice versa. You'll start at the parking lot, end at Dan's, start back at Dan's, go back to the parking lot because you parked there, you know, at the parking lot. But I was just saying with the riding channel with them guys, middle of fucking January, and I'm out here right now. Middle of fucking January, and I'm fucking biking on somewhat clean concrete and blacktop. You know, and I was saying too that I'm part of the Bairds Creek group on Facebook. And that I seen that a post that there, if you guys watch the riding channel, you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, I'll say that it's a bench. You know, you guys will know that. Now, the riding guys obviously will know that because, you know, they've seen it how many fucking times. But I seen that the post was about that bench that's at an intersection probably about a quarter mile down from, you know, before here. You know, coming from Dan's. So then you'll get, you know, first like major turn. You know, it's like right there. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't know what I'm talking about or where I'm talking about. So that bench was there. The riding guys will know what I'm talking about, like I said, but it's kind of hard to explain to you guys without showing you. And I'm not walking down there and leaving the bike here. You know, so what happened was the bench got thrown into the creek, and I seen that on the Bear, you know, seen the post on Facebook for the Bear Creek group. and said that the bench has to get, MacGyvered out of there. And, it's a heavy bench because it's made out of wood. And now that I'm seeing this, if you look down here, just make sure I don't drop my phone. That's a 55-gallon drum that was turned into a garbage can. And it's got the garbage bag and there's garbage in the creek and all that yet. Like I said, it's a garbage can. And it sits up on the side of the trail on this side. It's just before the curve that we're on here. Because there's the cement trail here. There's a curve there, and it sits. See that where that orange marker is? It sits just about there. It would sit normally just about there. That's in the creek, and someone's got to MacGyver that out too. So I'm wondering if I should make a post in that group on Facebook and say that, hey, that this is in the creek too. Someone's got to come get this. I'm not, because I'm not willing to lose any fucking limbs here, due to frostbite. I walked in this fucking creek right before Christmas one year. I think it was right before, this virus started. Right before this fucking thing worldwide's going on. I'm not talking about the freaking war. I'm talking about the other thing that affected us for 2 years. And it's still going. I was down here doing a camera dive right before Christmas. It was like literally it was that week, but it was like 2 or 3 days before, and I remember working a short shift that day, and I grabbed the camera shit and I threw it. And it was weird weather like this because I was down here. And I didn't have everything set up right, and the creek was running, but it wasn't, it was freezing, it was frozen solid, or it wasn't frozen all the way solid. It was that freaking ice, the ice kind of like over here, you got the air gap underneath it, you step on it, you put weight on it, and it breaks. It was ice like that. And my camera got stuck on something underneath some of that ice. That was kind of like on the other side of the bank here. And it got stuck underneath that, and I couldn't see it. And I just ran the fucking paracord through there, and I tied it off. I ran it through it, I tied it back over the thing so it didn't slide up and down the paracord. And it came untied. And the paracord came out, all of a sudden, floating down the fucking creek and get stuck in another piece of ice is my fucking camera. I'm like, fuck! And I'm upset now at this point because I'm going to lose. I was mainly worried about losing the fucking battery and the memory card. And so I was like, I tried yelling out to the other side of the creek to see if I could get anyone's attention to see if they can help me out. And I didn't care if I wrecked the case or if the case broke. I'd be like, hey, my camera is on the other side of the creek, closer to you. It's sitting right fucking there. They're like, where? Right here? I'm like, yeah. You see the clear case and all that shit? The camera on the inside of it? And they're like, yeah. How to get over here? I was trying to, catch some videos and, you know, with the camera in the creek, because it's, you know, I wanted to see if I could catch anything cool, like fish or anything down there or in the water. And the paracord I had it tied to came undone. But, you know, unfortunately I had no one come. So I had to cross through the fucking creek. Colder than fuck. So I crossed the creek, got up on the trail on the other side, walked down, figured out where it is, grabbed it, and walked back across. And now I had to rush home at this point. This was down by the parking lot. And I was just about to the parking lot, and I should have just went whoop up to the parking lot, turned around, went back. But I just made a good thing. I made the smart choice and went right back, because, you know, now I'm all wet. You know, it's at the point of freezing. You know, I could have gotten frostbite, which I was probably on the verge of. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna, you know, and I still got the camera, and it still works, thankfully. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I know I'm pushing a longer video, so. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish my ride and go and get some lunch, so. I'll see you guys in the next video.